Hello and welcome to Hank Games Without Hank. We are the Swindon Swoodly Poopers. We're playing Bolton in the Barclays Premier League today. We're sitting on 13 points in 16th place, so we've got a long way to go. I'm here today with my friend and office mate Chris Waters. Hi, Chris.
John, nice to see you today.
And we are going to do our Oscar picks.
Well, you said you're 16th out of how many teams?
20.
16th out of 20.
But that's good because only the bottom 3 teams get kicked out. So as long as we're above 18th, we're awesome.
Right.
But we could stand to get a point or two here for sure.
Well, like you said, we're going to do our Academy Award selections today in honor of the 84th Academy Awards this Sunday, February 26th.
Wow. I mean, did they pay us to say that?
Movie Phone did.
Live on ABC.
Hosted by none other than Billy Crystal.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because Eddie Murphy got the boot.
Yeah. I guess, is that because of the prostitution issue or something else?
Well, I mean, that's probably just a drop in the bucket there. So, Best Picture, I'll run down the list really quick for you. The Artist, The Descendants, Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close, The Help, Hugo, Midnight in Paris, Moneyball, The Tree of Life, War Horse. Can we just start on The Tree of Life there, John?
Tree of Life, Chris and I agree, worst movie of 2011.
I would go as far as to say worst movie of the 21st century.
Really, a genuinely terrible movie that both of our wives kind of liked. I mean, not a good movie.
Yeah, I personally fell asleep during the 25-minute montage of the creation of Earth.
So that's not going to win, thank goodness.
No.
We're thinking that either The Artist or The Descendants is the likely winner. You've seen The Descendants, I know.
I've seen The Descendants.
Have you seen The Artist?
I have not seen The Artist. Incidentally enough, was on vacation last week in Hawaii.
Yeah.
And stayed in the neighborhood where The Descendants was filmed.
Yeah.
And incidentally enough, stayed in the same neighborhood as Barack Obama's, the doctor who delivered Barack Obama.
No, you mean, but I thought you were in Hawaii.
I was in Hawaii.
Well, that would have been in Kenya. So
we had a layover. We had a layover in Nairobi on our way back.
So I have not seen The Artist because it was explained to me. Oh boy, we just gave up a goal to T. Cohen. It was explained to me that it was essentially, my wife explained to me that it was a silent French movie, and I lost interest.
Yes.
By the way, why isn't Fast Five on that list? Fantastic.
Well,
film.
we can go through the films that should be listed here. Number 1, Fast Five.
So I'm going to say that the winner will be The Artist.
Will be The Artist, but should be Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Total agreement. Disappointing not to see that nominated. Also disappointed not to see 50-50 nominated.
I haven't seen 50-50.
Great movie.
I would say the movie that I'm disappointed isn't listed here is Drive.
Yes. Drive was a really, really good movie, and it was smart, too, although astonishingly violent.
Astonishingly violent, but violent in the sense of like a Pulp Fiction was violent.
Yeah,
and that was an Academy nomination.
Totally, and I don't understand. I think it must have been the marketing of it that kept it from being an Academy Award nominee, because it was a really smart, well-made movie. Although I read online a review that said it could have been called Ryan Gosling Looking at Things, which is kind of true.
With a toothpick in his mouth.
Yeah, totally. You want a toothpick, kid? I think that might have been the only line of dialogue in the whole movie.
Or no, the other line was, "You got 5 minutes."
Yeah, right.
Okay, now on to Best Director. So we think The Artist will win. Sleeper might be The Descendants.
Right.
Best Director, Woody Allen, Midnight in Paris. Michael Hazanavicius.
What did he make?
The Artist.
Oh, okay.
Terrence
Paul
Malick.
John Green. Oh! Devastation.
Gay
right.
John Green probably would have made that.
They're both gay.
Are they a couple?
Yes, they're married.
Oh.
How do you
okay.
think? Why do you think their names are both John Green? One of them used to be John. It's almost like you don't watch this show.
I don't know what happened. So one of them, what was his name before he was John Green?
Bennett.
John Bennett.
Yeah,
makes sense.
Yeah. So.
Terrence Malick, Alexander Payne with The Descendants, and Martin Scorsese.
Yep.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Scorsese. I don't know. I know who you're talking about, though.
Hugo. I think he develops. I think he's a TV director.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like a big deal. Yeah, I think they've been splitting that award a lot lately, so that one person will win Best Picture and another will
Right.
win Best Director. But I see this year it going to the guy who directed The Artist.
I think that's what's going to happen. Alexander Payne hasn't gotten much love for The Descendants.
Right.
Martin Scorsese, I mean, I haven't seen Hugo. Terrence Malick with The Tree of Life, I mean,
I would hope not.
is it... Maybe he should be crucified on the tree of life. That might be a bit too much. But
That might be not a fair punishment for making a
No.
movie we didn't like.
No.
But yes, I agree with you. Not a good film.
And Woody Allen.
I liked that movie, and I never liked Woody Allen movies.
But you're an author.
I am an
think.
author.
Are you an
weren't-
author or do you just
weren't-
play video games? For a living?
You weren't crazy about it, right?
I thought it was pretty average, but
Right.
But I'm not. Owen Wilson playing Owen Wilson. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
that
a little
doesn't do it
Owen
for you.
Wilson out of Owen Wilson.
Sure, and he does sort of specialize in playing Owen Wilson. I'd like to.
It's shocking. Shocking that he does it so well.
So a disappointing first half for the Swoodley Poopers. It's 1-0 Bolton Wanderers, but we're having fun. What's next?
Best actor.
Best actor. All right, I think overwhelming favorite George Clooney. Even though to me, I know you loved him in that movie. I didn't. I thought he seemed like George Clooney to me.
Wow. If he had played George Clooney, he would have been the character from Ocean's 11. That's the George Clooney I think of.
Right.
This is a much more vulnerable person.
Yeah. I bought him in Up in the Air a little bit more than I bought him in this movie. He's just too handsome to be vulnerable.
I thought he was much more George Clooney in Up in the Air.
Well, he was, and maybe that's why I bought him a little bit more.
Right.
But I mean, I do think I think he'll win. Do you think he'll win?
I think he's a shoo-in to win.
Yeah.
But the other nominees are Damien Beecher for A Better Life, Jean Dujardin for The Artiste,
Oh yeah,
Gary Oldman, Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy,
Great
which got
movie.
great reviews. I haven't seen that.
really
movie yet.
enjoyable.
And then Brad Pitt and Moneyball. So a little Clooney-Pitt matchup.
That's nice to see.
But I think George is going to come away with that. I
Yeah.
think that's a consensus along these fronts. Best Actress, Glenn Close, Albert Nobbs, incidentally playing a man, or dressed as a man.
Oh,
Much in
one
the...
size fits all. No.
Oh. That is exciting football right
I needed
there.
to pull it back a little bit. We really need a point here. We
That
really,
is...
really stand to come back and get a tie. All right, who else?
well, Glenn Close going along the lines of Dustin Hoffman, Barbara
Right,
Streisand,
right.
dressing up in drag.
Sure, that's usually Oscar bait.
That is Oscar bait. And now, if she had done that and played a mentally handicapped person, she definitely would have won the Oscar. I
Yes, particularly if it had been a story set in Nazi Germany.
think. A Nazi Germany mentally handicapped crossdresser. And then that is Oscar material.
In fact, I'm going to go ahead and write that movie just because it's a guaranteed Academy Award.
Guaranteed.
Oh, other John Green can't pull the trigger.
And then the favorite, I think, when then you have Rooney Mara, the girl with the dragon tattoo.
Sure, she's not going to win.
Incidentally, you know how she got the name Rooney Mara?
No.
She's the granddaughter of Wellington or John Wellington Mara, the original owner of the Giants,
Oh,
who John Mara is now the owner.
wow.
So her dad's the owner. And,
Her dad owns the Giants?
and named him after Art Rooney, the former owner of the...
Wait, the girl from the Dragon Tattoo's dad owns the Giants?
Yes.
See, now I feel like we shouldn't have famous people who are also
So
rich
dad
people.
or uncle. Maybe we could get that Googled by somebody. But
All right,
dad,
I don't know.
but no, she's the Mara family of the Giants,
Wow.
and named after Art Rooney, the former owner of the Pittsburgh Steelers. So
Fascinating.
Rooney Mara.
Rooney Mara.
And then Meryl Streep, the Iron Lady, the consistent Iron Lady in the category.
Overwhelming favorite. You got to think Meryl Streep. You got to think Meryl Streep is the definite winner there.
And then Michelle Williams, My Week with Marilyn. I think it's actually supposed to be Viola Davis. I think she's the favorite.
Oh, even
that.
over Meryl. I mean, Meryl Streep never loses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
God, we just can't finish. We have no finishing
she
touches.
is actually the daughter of Timothy Christopher Mara, the vice president player evaluation for the New York Giants.
Oh, all right. So she's not the daughter of the owner. That makes me feel a little bit better.
I think he is actually either the brother or the nephew of the owner. She's part of the owner family.
I
Mara.
think you just missed an insanely good tackle while he was on the ground by Ginger Rampage, or possibly Merrick. Oh, we're gonna give up a second goal.
Oh,
Dang it!
I think, did you score on yourself there?
No, he scored.
That was
It
Kenyon.
could have been us.
That was Kenyon Davies.
I think Kevin.
Named
but
after
yes.
Kenyon College.
Yeah, of course. All right, what's the next category?
Best Supporting Actor.
Okay, who do we have?
Kenneth Branagh.
Oh, he's always a favorite.
My Week with Madeline.
Boy, the Academy loves that guy.
Still chubby Jonah Hill from Moneyball.
Yeah, Fat Jonah Hill from Moneyball.
The favorite Nick Nolte Warrior,
Oh.
from what I understand. Nick Nolte, Christopher Plummer for Beginners, which I've saw.
Was it good?
He plays a man in his 70s who comes out of the closet.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, I heard
once he's
about that
diagnosed
movie.
with a terminal disease.
Right, I heard about that.
It was good. And Max von Sydow, extremely loud and incredibly close.
I have no desire to see that. I did like the book, though.
But I hear Nick Nolte did a great job, and Christopher Plummer, the two.
Well, it'll be good to see Nick Nolte get some attention other than for his drinking.
Mugshots.
Yeah.
Best Supporting Actress. So Nick Nolte. I'll go Christopher Plummer on that one.
All right.
Best Supporting Actress, Berenice Bejo, with The Artist.
Ugh.
Then Jessica Chastain, The Help. Incidentally, the great aunt of Brandy Chastain.
Is that a fact?
No, that is not a fact.
You tricked me.
Then Melissa McCarthy, Bridesmaids, and I think everybody can say that they loved her in that.
She was fantastic. There's no way she's going to win.
No.
But she was great.
Comedies get under... In fact, the fact that Bridesmaids wasn't nominated for Best Picture instead of War Horse or
War Horse, which no one even liked.
Tree of Life, yeah.
You know? I mean, War Horse didn't even get good reviews from movie critics.
Yep. And Janet McTeer for Albert Nobbs, and Octavia Spencer for The Help.
What's your pick there before we go? Devastation in Swindon Town, by the way.
I'd have to say I've seen three of the five, and I would think that Octavia Spencer
from The Help.
And actually, I think it's pronounced Octavia. She's not Latino.
She was good.
Octavia Spencer, yeah. She played Millie.
Yeah, I'd be happy to see Millie.
Yeah, Millie.
Her win, for sure.
Right.
Okay, we're going to have to do the rest on another episode of Hank Games Without Hank because we're out of time. But thanks for watching, and tune in tomorrow for more Oscar picks with Chris and John. Best wishes.
See you, everybody.